There's quite a bit of bullish signals for render. Could they actually result in a major reversal or bounce and potentially finally a breakout for render? Okay. So what I'm talking about, let's come over here for the weekly time frame. I've been talking about this pattern forever. Okay, this is a falling wedge pattern, and falling wedges are bullish patterns that have a higher chance of breaking to the upside. Gotta mind the downside risk, of course, because I've seen falling wedges break down as well. This one, for render, it actually tried to break down during that crash that has liquidated quite a bit of the crypto markets back in the week of October 6th. However, render still ended up back into this falling wedge pattern here, which is the beauty of technical analysis because you see that the market is validating your pattern as well. So this falling wedge pattern is still a valid pattern because candle wicks do not invalidate a pattern. Okay. Now, let's take a look into the daily time frame, okay, where I talked about a few patterns here last time, right? There is bullish divergence that is playing out here. Excuse me, I'm sorry. That is not bullish divergence. I misread that. Because you know why? Because I'll be comparing this low with this low here. So there is not bullish divergence. Okay. However, we do have render breaking back on top of the daily 21 SMA. Okay. I also talked about a falling wedge pattern here that also broke down, so that got invalidated. So let's take some of these trend lines away. And what we could potentially be looking at here for render is a cup and handle scenario that could still be forming. Okay. Now, this is not a completely formed cup and handle pattern. I'll be looking for two tests back to about the $3.10 resistance for validation of a cup and handle pattern. So that is what I'm looking for render. Now, I am long on quite a bit of the altcoins here, not including render, but if you guys want to continue seeing any more of reviews for this coin, make sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll continue to bring you guys an update on this coin. But my opinions on the crypto markets are still bullish for quite a few key reasons that I've been mentioning, one of which is that the Federal Reserve has just started its Fed rate cut cycle. That is on the macro level. On the technical analysis level, is that, when we're at a top, we don't really dance around the top in a range for as long as we did. Okay, I've seen the tops back in 2021. It doesn't. I mean, we don't hang out like that for a bear market. Okay, if you guys have been around since 2021, you guys know. So those are some of my key reasons why I'm still bullish on crypto and why I'm still long on quite a bit of the altcoins here. However, these are just my opinions, not financial advice. Like the entirety of this video, you guys gotta form your own opinions and strategies, because I know there's quite a bit of bearish opinions out in the markets as well. Let's see which of our opinions will prevail. Alright, so this basically wraps up for this very short video on render. Let's see what it does. Let's see if it's actually able to claim back some of these daily moving averages, potentially form that cup and handle pattern, and break out of this huge falling wedge pattern. This wraps up for this video. Let me know if you guys want to continue seeing any more of this or any other coins in this market by dropping a like, comment, subscribe. I'll pick a request to you for you guys on a daily basis, and I'll see you on the next one.